Tennessee Williams uses his characters and the stories in his plays to write, to critique and kind of explain hypocrisies in his own personal life and also just society in general.
In, you know, the literary context, we have, you know, Suddenly Last Summer, where he's ultimately kind of destroyed in that theme of, you know, these people turning on each other, you know, that comes up. And I cited a psychologist says,
"So there is a tale of mice and men who raced each other time and again. The battle to decide whose intelligence was loftier rolled on each day. While the man raced somewhat slower, the mouse sometimes finished with time to play."
And the song's called Midnight Garden, so it's about a minute and a half, so I hope you all enjoy it, okay? Thank you.
If I could connect to a text, or if I can like feel the emotion, I feel like the author did a great job. And out of every story, I feel like I got the most emotion from this story. So my major is new media technology, and I want as a career I want to do graphic design. So what I did was I took that picture down there and I basically made him out of text. Everything there is just pure text. Some of it I want to play around, like I had to merge it with the shapes.
What's the true meaning about the happiness? That's a question to me. And I found I will share 2 videos I found.
I focused on the first segment in which he was mentally challenged, but throughout the first segment I did not see him as a dumb person. I saw him as just being innocent, even though he was old.
So when he became smart, they all isolated themselves from him. And I felt like that was something really important. I found a picture of the human brain and the mouse brain because I felt like then it wasn't an accident that he used a mouse in comparison to Charlie.
But there's more and more people all the time where they...
forget people, take it individually. We're alive, we're functioning. So we're producing energy. And no energy is ever destroyed or gained. So if you put the human person in a dome, let's say, with oxygen, and we measure everything, accuracy and precise, right? Actually, I'm not the first person questioning that.
And get angry when he said nevermore. And then I wrote the short poem about the raven. And then it is, in the cold night, the lights flickering the fireplace. The old chair is still there. The old book is still there.
This is about my guinea pig. A sacrificial offering was made to a serpent which was supposed to devour the rodent. The guinea pig, not knowing the purpose, calmly interacted with the serpent. The serpent decided to spare him and to go hungry. I decided to take the guinea pig home and to give him a home.
In a way, when they first meet. So it's kind of like a musical representation of the dialogue. So instead of words, it's using music. That's kind of like my purpose, my goal it was in a way. So it's just like a little...
As I became smarter, I tasted life's barter. Intelligence just wasted away. For love and acceptance, you kept all my secrets in lock. I used your affection and sought your protection till hunger devoured my heart.
They felt oppressed by society to be able to show their true feelings. So I used the flag, and I just wanted to use. I had to make it. I made the poem have something to do with the flag. So I just came up with the idea to just use the colors and create words based on the first letter of each color. So yeah, it wasn't easy.
Basically, what I did in my paper is just compare and contrast what happened to the main characters. And I came to see this quotation: failure is the opportunity to begin again more intelligently. I think this is what I learned through the film Limitless and the short story. It is often said that experience is the best teacher, and the wisest of men are those who have experienced failure.
Brokeback Mountain and Flowers of Algernon and Suddenly Last Summer, we have the first one, the sexual preferences versus a conservative society, and what that produces for the world. I mean, then we have the intelligence versus stupidity, and then the sanity versus.
That's why I just choose this, because it's just the contents are similar to Raven, because when the poet Edgar Allan Poe, he started talking to Raven without any reason, because he just felt maybe he started looking Lenore in the bird. That's why. So it's similar content.
We are constantly traveling in lopsided circles with our head down, searching for X's in the sand or scents of spice and savage. We rely on praying for immortality, whether our prayers take the form of a Eucharist ritual or whether we construct immovable tombs in Egyptian deserts. Tennessee Williams is not writing this expression as tragedy in an attempt to validate or falsify religious hope. Williams writes Sebastian in the image of humanity.
The psychologists concluded that gays and lesbians are nicer than straight people during arguments with partners. They are significantly less belligerent, less domineering, and less fearful. Gays and lesbians also use humor more often when arguing, and lesbians use even more humor than gays. And the authors concluded that heterosexual relationships may have a great deal to learn from homosexual relationships.